Chronixx is back after 8 years, and Exile is not what you expected, but it's probably what you needed. Hi, I'm Michaela from the Style and Vibes podcast. Here is your Chronixx Exile album review in less than 3 minutes. My initial reaction is it's not a hype up album. It's a sit and listen on Medspun album. And if you're not ready to do that, then just come back to it when you are ready. It's such a spiritual and soulful journey. You hear the 70s soul as well as reggae from influence from the 80s as well as the early 90s. He pays homage to Nicodemus. Super Cat also has the tonality of Gregory Isaacs and Dennis Brown. And of course, I really think that the title track Exile, the way that it comes in and the way that he ends the album also is very Bob Marley-esque. But Chronixx himself is all over this in terms of you get like who he is and where he's at as a person, and I think that is the journey that he wants to take us on because he thinks we are experiencing some of the same. And I think that he described this album perfectly on his YouTube, described it as timely yet timeless. It's very spiritual, political, and really dives deep into the love, not that fake surface love, but that deep love and connection. So you got to go through some things to understand what is being said on this album, because its simplicity might throw you off if you haven't gone through some things. So lyrically, it's very light, and I think that that is intentional. That allows for the music and the arrangements to really be taken seriously and to breathe. What I love is that they incorporate a lot of the 70s soulfulness in songs like Survivor and Hurricane. I think is like a folky kind of ode to just the trials and tribulations that people go through. Of the tone of Sweet Argument definitely remind me of Gregory Isaacs, while Pain in Your Heart really reminded me of Dennis Brown. People are so split because it kind of just wasn't what people are expecting. I don't really have any reservations. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was just excited to see that he was back, and so were a lot of other people. And so I think people, one, if you're a fan of artistry and music and catalog and deep cuts, this one is for you. But what I think it does kind of allude to is it reminds you of Chronixx's catalog. So you can go back and listen to those if you want to. And I think that that's a really good reminder. So he's on a growth journey and we're on this journey with him. And so I think you will like this album if you like a slow burn. Let me know your thoughts. Have you listened to the album? What are your favorites? Again,